graph a piecewise defined function using the Ti-89. For this video and videos similar to these, visit the website www.titutor.com. Let's graph the following piecewise function. F of x is equal to x squared minus 2 if x is less than or equal to 2, and f of x is equal to x plus 1 if x is greater than 2. We'll put the function into our calculators in the y equal. Since we're dealing with a piecewise function, we must search the catalog for the when function. So I'll simply press catalog. I can either scroll down until I get to the W, or I can use a shortcut. I can click the decimal point, which would take me to the beginning of the W. When it's selected, I'll simply press enter. And here is the code as follows. First, we'll enter the first inequality, x is less than or equal to 2. The less than or equal to is in the math area, so I'll press second and 5, which is math. I'll scroll down to the 8th option, and less than or equal to is our 4th choice, so I'll press enter. I'll put in my 2, and now I'll insert a comma. Next, I'll put in the first piece of our function, x squared minus 2. Comma. And lastly, the second piece of our function, x plus 1 with the closed parentheses. Since we're graphing a piecewise function, we must place the calculator into dot mode. Once our function is entered, I'll simply go into the F6. So I'll press second and F1. I'm going to change to dot mode. I'm going to press enter. And now we'll graph. Let's graph another piecewise function. In this particular piecewise function, we have 3 parts. F of x is equal to x if x is less than negative 2. F of x is equal to x minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to negative 2 and less than or equal to positive 1. And f of x is equal to x squared if x is greater than 1. So we'll simply repeat the process. We'll enter this piecewise function into our y equals. I'll simply clear the previous function. Again, we must search the catalog for the when function. I'm already in the W, so I'll simply press enter. And here is our code. We'll enter in the inequality x is less than or equal to 1. Our less than or equal to, once again, is in the math area. I'm going to scroll down to test, and it's the 4th option. I'm going to put in a 1 and a comma. Next, I'm going to nest another when function, so I'll go back into the catalog. I'll put in the inequality x is less than negative 2. The less than is a yellow function located above 0, so it's second and 0 for less than. I'll put in a negative 2 and a comma. Next, I'll put in the first piece of the equation, which is x, comma. I'll put in the second piece of the equation, x minus 1. I'll close the parentheses. I'll insert a comma. And lastly, the last piece of our equation, which is x squared, with a closed parenthesis. Here again, since we're graphing a piecewise defined function, we want to place our calculator into dot mode. So I'm going to press second and F1. I'm going to select dot mode with enter, and now we'll graph. Thanks for watching.